Their laughter echoed in the night as Maggie fumbled with frozen fingers to find the house key, the heat of Nash's body seeping into her side. Long savannas of protected land stretched into the mountains at her back as the damp March wind cut through her clothing. While their little house was nothing special, the magnificent view was something to behold, especially under a dusting of new-fallen snow. But it was the love they shared within that truly made their simple house a home. After a night out with Maggie's sister, and during yet another uncomfortable meet and greet with her sister's newest love interest, it was no surprise that she and Nash were trashed. They had done everything necessary to survive the awkward get-together, and in the process they kicked a fifth of Jameson. It was St. Patrick's Day, so they were technically honoring a family tradition, being O'Malley's and all. And, as the saying went, whiskey made her frisky, so her horny husband didn't have much patience left, knowing he had sure thing ahead of him. Maggie fumbled for her house keys, distracted by the weight of Nash's hungry touch as it disappeared beneath the bulk of her jacket. Warm breath teased across the back of her neck as his lips found her thrumming pulse. Hurry. Why did she have so many keys? She didn't know what half of them opened. You're not making it easy. Nash nibbled her ear and chuckled, the sound like low thunder. Me? You're the one making things hard. He nudged her forward, showing her exactly how hard things were getting. The key glided into the old lock, but before Maggie could turn it, Nash twisted her to face him, capturing her lips in a kiss that promised she'd be his the moment they crossed the threshold into their house. Center County didn't have much of a local nightlife, and being that their neighbors were all in their late 70s this side of town, the world belonged solely to them. On nights like this, after more than a few drinks and too many teasing comments on the ride home from her sisters, she didn't put it past Nash to take her right there on the front porch for the entire town to see. Breathless, she pulled her mouth away, gaze drifting up to the windows of her nosy, elderly neighbor's house. Mrs. Nanamaker's probably watching us. He chuckled against her throat, slipping his tongue over her pulse. The saucy old minx. She gets her jollies from spying on us. Maggie bit his lip and nudged him back so she could get the door open. Doubtful, she was the wife of a preacher. They're the ones you have to watch out for. Nash caught her hips as the lock gave way. The old latch stuck, and she moaned. We need a new lock. This one needs more finessing than a virgin bride. With one hand buried inside her coat, he used his other one to jostle the knob. Cold fingers grazed her flesh, and she sucked in a sharp breath. The faint scent of snow clung to the air. They needed to get into the warmth, because knowing her husband, she only had about 30 seconds before he started pulling off her clothes, freezing temperatures be damned. You have to jerk it to the left. He chuckled. I was going to say the same to you. Focus, it's starting to snow again. I am. This damn lock. She glanced at the street, soft flurries falling onto the already icy roads. Light would help. Don't start. She'd only asked him to replace the porch bulb 100 times. It was a constant on their to-do lists, sort of a joke at this point. No matter how many times they went to the market, they always forgot the damn light bulbs. He yanked the knob and the door gave way. Now get inside so I can get inside you. The moment they crossed the threshold, he spun her to face him and yanked her coat halfway down her arms. Pressing his lips to the slope of her shoulder, he caught her hips and corralled her toward the stairs. He worked at the button of her jeans, jerking the denim open. They weren't going to make it to the bed. Upstairs, she insisted. In the bed. Oh, Mrs. O'Malley, lack of furniture isn't going to stop me.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.